It is time for yet another review. This time we are reviewing Loki Season 2 season finale. So, Loki, throughout comparing Season 1 and Season 2 that I watched them back to back, I know they've been out for a while, but the story building of Loki and these introductions of these other uh, characters being integrated into his life and his relationship with them, building the building blocks have been set from Season 1, and they've pretty much the foundation. The foundation is there in Season 1, and we see the fruits of those relationships in Season 2. So they did such a tremendous job building Loki as a character, and all these different characters that were part of his growth and helping him become the character that we seen him become in Season 2. So we're not gonna leave a spoilery version of it later on because this has been out for a while. So the only thing that I didn't like was the ending. Like, Loki was great, but the ending was not so great. And the reason why I say that is because we saw in Season 2 where his powers controlling time, as similar to King, where he can control time, go back and forth between the past and the present, and him actually gaining control of those abilities. But at the ending, which I didn't agree, if you can control time, all these different branches and everything else, he doesn't need to get a hold of those threads and just sit on a throne. And I love I love how where it ended, where I know the kind of guy I want to become, and I want to protect my friends. But he's a god, yes. He can control time now, yes. But he doesn't just have to sit on a throne and just hold these these threads of time in this throne. This way, he could essentially give them life without them dying off and sacrificing his friends and billions upon billions of lives. But like I said, the ending. Loki didn't need to do all that. If he could control time, he could literally what he should have done, what she did, but not in that way. He all those different threads, he kind of conjoined them together. This way, like intertwined everything, but yet be separate, but not separate, but together, which is fine. Which he could do at the wave of a finger. Which is he doesn't know. What if he grows old or he dies, and then they're back to where they started? So I'm like, why? He could easily live with amongst his friends, among his TVA if he wished to do so, and he doesn't need all that. So I'm like, that serves no purpose. It literally served no purpose, giving us that form of ending. Like, I don't understand it. I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. But nonetheless, Loki has ended. There won't be a season 3 because they're done. That was Loki's story, and unfortunately, we won't be seeing anything else. And there's no more Kang anything. But I know Kang was the big bad as the original villain to be part of the Avengers and all that stuff. But that originated from Loki, not from building up to from all these different films like they did with Age of Ultron and they did with Thanos. I'm like, yeah, but they literally just built that character from Loki and Quantumania, and that's it. I'm like, this doesn't make sense to have that big of a character and a villain to build upon these different films and franchises together, like the way Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. was intertwined with all these different films. And that was okay. That's what they should have done with Loki, intertwine it with all these different films, but they didn't. So I'm like, How are you gonna not intertwine them, but yet originate a villain from the TV show? Like that, that makes even less sense to me than Loki just sitting on the throne, man, on his lonesome. So I'm like, no, that is not gonna work. Good thing they scrapped all those plans and they started with Doctor Doom, which hopefully it will be amazing. We'll see how that works. And then of course we'll have reviews. Hopefully we're working on some interviews in the back end as well coming your way. And once we have something set in stone, we'll all know accordingly. And Discord is the place to be to get those immediate updates from here from myself. On behalf of THEIMPACTPLAY and what have you. So go to THEIMPACTPLAY.com, click on the Discord link. It'll take you immediately to our server, and you can join in, have a chat with the community, and literally. But nonetheless, if you did enjoy this episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. We definitely would love your feedback and your comments or any suggestions as well for our future videos. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all on the next one.